let's talk about authenticity and how to be authentic. Authenticity. How to be authentic. How to be authentic. Okay, so I've broken it down into an authenticity recipe. 3 ingredients. 1, be willing to change your mind when new information is presented to you. 2, create, nurture, live by your authenticity guide. 3, only concentrate on playing your character, nobody else's character. Let's talk about the first piece of the recipe, which is be willing to change your mind when new information is presented to you. Do you know who does that? Do you know that the whole point of going to college, regardless of what your degree is in or what you're concentrating on, the whole point of college is to question things, ask why, and then when new information is presented to you, be willing to change your mind, which is why under patriarchy and capitalism, education is behind a paywall. Not really anymore, though, because with the internet, you can learn more than you could in a classroom. Coming from a millennial who was forced into a bachelor's degree because the world told me that's what I needed to do to be a good girl, and I wanted to be a good girl, I went and got a degree in communication and digital art and design right before Facebook started. So that was a pointless degree. And I've learned more about marketing and communication and digital art and design outside of college than I did in college with incompetent professors. Anyways, think about it. When you're authentic, why? When you're authentic, you're true to yourself. You don't let other people's opinions affect you and your like actions. Like, you are true to who you are. And as a human in this 3D plane, the only way that we do anything is through information. We have to have information to, do the thing with the 3D and the human stuff. Information's an interesting thing, isn't it? Because it's behind a paywall. With the PDF stuff going on with the files, we all are aware that information is a privilege because a lot of us have no idea what's going on. Everyone in the world hasn't been able to be authentic because they don't even realize what is going on with the deletes who created money and then put us in the situation we're in with capitalism, patriarchy. So when you're presented with a new piece of information, that expands your brain's perception of the situation that you're looking at, which gives you more information to be able to make an authentic decision about what's going on. Because if you have a whole situation going on and you only have 25% or 50% of the information, there's all this other stuff over here that you're not considering in your responses and how you act and how you respond and what your actions are. If you don't have all the information, you don't have all the information to make an authentic decision about what is going on in the situation. Let me pause and see if there's anything else I want to say. Perfect example. You're in a relationship with someone, you think it's going great, everything's awesome, and then you find out that they've been cheating on you. Does you knowing if they cheated on you or not affect how you authentically show up in that relationship? Of course it does. It's the same idea for everything in the universe. You need more information. Be willing to change your mind when new information is presented to you if you want to be authentic. And then also go to my Substack and read more about how I'm teaching you how to be authentic through the 3-ingredient authenticity recipe. I'm really excited to talk about it.